CCSD is now considering possible job cuts for next year if students don't return to schools. And 13 Action News reporter Astrid Mendez is live now with reactions to this possibility. Astrid.
Tricia, Todd, this is something that was presented at the last board meeting. And while CCSD says that this was a request of information from trustees and that no action was taken, it created controversy from the moment it was announced. Close to 1,500 job cuts next semester may be a possibility if distance learning continues. CCSD Chief Financial Officer Jason Gowdy says there are 3 areas where cuts could be made, affecting around 700 custodians, 100 transportation support employees, 650 bus drivers, and 30 police positions. The savings from those cuts could amount to $37.5 million for the remaining half of the school year. As soon as the Board of School Trustees knew about it, the controversy started, since there was no dialogue permitted in the agenda about the staffing and financial impact summary.
The agenda, and this agenda was purposely recrafted to prevent this exact situation that we are in right this moment, where people step over the line.
I have no intention of stepping over the line. I have an intention of just asking a question and no back and forth whatsoever.
And it would be more appropriate for you to do it in the request for information, and then we will respond to your question that way.
For the Clark County Education Association President Mary Nices, this is both concerning and alarming.
I think this has put a lot of stress on our support staff because now they're going into the holidays with a possibility that their positions may be cut, and not knowing what it will look like in January once those new trustees come on board and make the final decision as to whether or not to switch from distance learning to a hybrid model.
That's not appropriate. So if you would...
You don't know what my question is.
She would also like for the board to focus more on everyone's safety because of COVID-19.
We're talking about the concerns of our students and making the right decisions for them. And I really wish that a lot of that infighting that's occurring within our board would be put aside and to be focused on mostly our students and our staff's well-being, because that's what's important at the end of the day.
Again, this is not a proposal or an item that we'll be voting on soon. And Superintendent Dr. Jesus Jara is not recommending to cut positions. Depending on what is the school district situation next year, that could determine whether or not any of this could happen. Reporting from CCSD headquarters, Astrid Mendez, 13 Action News.